Yeah, what's that say? That happened too? Man, we've been out for a week, bro. Ever since this whole nonsense with the slap, y'all just been wilder, man. What else happened? Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host with the most. I'm here with Chris and James. Chris and James, say hello to the people.
What up? What up?
All right, since we got that out the way. So today, right, for the what is it? The balancing act and the big stage and the critics corner. All we're gonna talk about is Will Smith and Chris Rock. That's it. It's the Will Smith Chris Rock post slapping show.
No, I can't.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Will Smith and Chris Rock post slapping show. We took a week off, come back.
That's all everybody want to talk about. Seems like
That's all everybody want to talk about.
y'all niggas out there and lost y'all mind, man.
Everybody when their mama want to talk about it. You know it's bad when sports shows is even talking about it. It don't even have nothing to do with sports. So excuse me for the shave. I need to shave, but you know, hey, it's all good. Because all we're gonna talk about is Chris Rock and Will Smith slapping.
James, take the show back.
So Chris, go ahead on, James. Take over your show. I don't mean to take over your job. I'm just letting the people know.
Give me my duties back. Give me my duties back.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Just keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Just Acting Up Show like to welcome you to the show. You like this? Make sure you like it. Yeah. Welcome to Just Acting Up Show. I'm your boy Joffy up in here. Got Chris in the building. Say what's up, Chris, to the people.
What up? It's your boy Big Chris back again.
Yes, indeed. And we got Mike up in the building. What's up, Mike?
What's going on, good people? How you living?
Yeah, yes, indeed, man. How y'all living? Hope y'all not slapping people out there, man. Y'all chill, man. It's been one full doggone week, man. We got a lot of breaking news, like ever since the whole SlapGate thing. I think I call it SlapGate.
I like that.
Ever since that, it feels if everything was on pause. But you're in luck. We're gonna let y'all know. We're gonna inform y'all on the news. A certain feud has came to a screeching halt with somebody from Precious. You know, Precious movie that came out some odd years ago. We're gonna talk about that. And we're also going to talk about one of DC's own. Even wild out in these streets. I mean, yeah, wild, man. So we're gonna talk about his situation as well. And we are going to talk about other movies that's coming out, some movies that came out this weekend, give you a whole little breakdown on it, little scenario. Did you watch Bel Air? Did you? It was fire. All that more, Just Acting Up Show. Y'all stay locked in. Let's go. In this thing, we about to get, we recording. My bad, y'all. Hey, listen, I'm silly. Y'all already know that. Don't act brand new. But before we get into this show, we want y'all to do one thing, one solid for us. Wow, right there. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
It's free.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate all of the followers that we have. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening at the show.
Yes.
Yeah. And definitely like that y'all been liking our TikToks and continue to share those as well. More to come. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, man. So yeah, y'all go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate you again for the TikTok videos. And we heard y'all say y'all want to do some TikTok videos with us. Well, we like, well, come on down to Bruh's Barbecue Bit. Nah, I'm sorry. How about?
See, there we go. Let's just get to the meat and potatoes now. All right.
Outside
Okay.
that barbecue place down by the street.
There we go. Go ahead. Say it. Go
Give
ahead.
you more sauce than they give you meat. Bring
Yeah.
your big ass from barbecue.
And what did it make you do? What did it make you do? What the salsa make you do?
Barbecue tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
And we subway straight into the slapping. There we go. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes.
Hey, mama, what you want, Willie? Okay, I'm sorry. I watched that movie too many times.
Man. Oh man, let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna do some quick news real quick. Nothing else really has been hitting our airways like that. But so real quick, we're gonna get through this. So LeBron, LBJ, I knew it was coming. That boy, they said pretty much his ankle is donezo. Their season is donezo since they couldn't make the playoff or the play-in tournament. They tried. So go ahead and get your early vacation trips ready with your family, LA Lakers. I mean, you tried. So yeah.
The supposed to been the all-star team all the way to the finals, but guess it didn't work out that way.
Listen, LeBron is a very smart person. He's a very smart IQ basketball. He knew it. After the All-Star break, he knew it. So, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, these boys ain't going nowhere.
So they must have lost last night, right?
I don't know.
Was it last night or was the game the night before? Yeah. Well, either way, they lost. Yeah. Last game I seen them play, they lost.
Well, yeah, they lost against the Pelicans. I know they were supposed to make their big return last night with AD and Russell and LeBron. So
they lost everything.
But yeah, it's pretty much a done. It's because not this week, but the following week is the last week of the season. Or the last game of the season. Yeah. So oh well. I'm ready for the playoffs. That's when I get excited about basketball.
NBA playoffs about to get kicked off, man, real soon. Looking forward to it, man.
All right, James. Come on now to the meat and potatoes. What's next?
Let's keep it going.
Just keep it going.
And the Final Four, they're getting their thing going on. So yeah, so the Final Four. Of course, we record this on Saturday morning, so that is today. And then I don't know if did your team make it to the end or to the end of the tournament? We'll find out. We'll see next week. Go ahead. Hope your ballots, your whole brackets might be messed up. So
this is the first time I think is that the rivals got to meet in the final Final Four championship, huh? Ain't it Duke and North Carolina?
Oh, that should be a good one. Coach K?
Yeah.
Coach K for his last year.
Last year, yeah. Man.
So, yeah. So we don't know. Like we said, this going to be later tonight. Of course, we already recorded. So I don't know who's gonna win this one. Who did win it? Did your team make it? We're gonna see. This Coach K's
destroyed.
My bracket was destroyed. And this Coach K's final, right? This year?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, up after this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he done with y'all.
Well, so I had enough. So yeah, man. So we'll see what that is all about later on. And the NFL draft for 2022 is at the end of this month. It's going to be on Thursday, April 28th, and Saturday, April 30th. So y'all tune in to the NFL draft. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm just happy we got draft picks this year.
Yeah.
2 in the first round. We deserve 2 because we hadn't had draft picks in the last 3 years. So in the first round.
Yeah. Free agency been jumping though.
Oh man.
Shout out to Bobby Wags. Shout out to B Wags. $50 million contract for the Rams. The Rams are gonna be something serious. I don't know where the Rams is getting all this money.
Now, somebody played a good April Fools on me. Cause I'm on Instagram. I'm looking at my little sports thing, and I see Colin Kaepernick get signed to the Seahawks. I was like, "Oh snap!" And I was like, I thought about it. I was like, "Yeah, it's April."
Yeah. I follow a lot of Steelers fan page, and they do this every year. They go grab a big name, right? And so Chris Boswell is like the most efficient kicker, and they made it like we signed Chris Boswell. Chris Boswell, I was like, oh my god, because the man can kick like he barely missed. Out of all the season, his whole career, he barely missed. So he's like the best kicker. Like they're trying to say he's the best of all time, but no, that was an April Fool's. So I fall for it every year.
I hate y'all. Like I can't stand it, man. Sometimes I think about it. In high school, I should have been a kicker. Then I think about it. That got to be the most stressful job.
You got one job. You don't do that job.
That's why Chris Boswell is considered the GOAT. I think he kicked for either Green Bay. I can't remember, but under pressure, he gonna kick that. He gonna kick it. You gotta think about it, man. Hey man, this is send us in the playoffs. You missed that for at least a good 2 weeks. You're gonna be really cute.
And as a kicker, you can kick for a long time. As long as your leg will let you. Like think about all the kickers, Adam Vinatieri and this is you talking about Tom Brady playing till but they play a long time too. I think one of them, who's that in their 50s?
Adam Vinatieri, it was Adam Vinatieri. It was like 40 something. That's when he retired.
Yeah. That's because they don't really get a lot of contact as the other players do.
I'm just saying, like, you can being a kicker, it's like you one of the unsung. When you a hero, but other than that, nobody's paying attention to you. You can go about your own life and go to the grocery store. We don't know who you are until that fateful time come up, and you better not miss. Then we know who you are. Then we know your name. Stressful.
I don't know. You know at the time of the game, like, man, this old sorry kicker, man. Again, all you gotta do is get the ball, man.
I know, right? That's all you gotta do is kick the ball. Although the wind is like hitting at 50 miles an hour, you better kick that ball.
Mind you, it is an art to kicking. I'm no professional.
It is. It really is.
It is.
But as a fan, oh man.
As a fan, that's all you got the easiest job. All you do is kicking a ball. Although it's like 50, 40 yards away.
Yeah, and the wind, like you said, that's your enemy. That's who you up against, the wind.
And my stepdad be saying, he's like, man, just sigh. I was sorry. So.
Well, all right, y'all. We about to go ahead and get into the Critics Corner. We want y'all to stay tuned, stay locked in. We got more coming to you. Just Acting Up Show. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. We here in the Critics Corner, man. And if you want to go into a more detailed analysis of what goes on in Hollywood and the music news, you go to Joffy's VIP room. Like I said, we go on there more detailed analysis. I'm joined by both my hosts, David and Ashley. Y'all know they crazy. Y'all know I be trying to be sitting there just like, I can't say that, but they say it for me. So don't try to cancel your boy. Hey man, but it is what it is, man. But they're really great hosts, very funny. Joffy's VIP room. And let's also not forget that I have an acting class. I'm getting ready to get started real soon. Very, very reasonable prices, cheaper prices. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna say like a homeless man can afford it. I'm pretty sure a homeless man will go buy something else, but they're very affordable prices. So y'all check out Joffy's acting class, as well as Joffy's VIP room, as well as the Just Acting Up show. I dropped a lot of stuff right there. That means I just want y'all to like, share, comment, subscribe, man. It's free.
That is
$3.99.
$3.99.
Everything's free except for the acting class. But
You're like, hold on, Chris. Wait a minute.
Like, hold on. Like, you said it was free. Oh man. So yeah, so let's go ahead and move on, man. So let's go ahead and get into the topics of the day. We're gonna get into the Will Smith news and SlapGate, but it's some other things that has been going on in Hollywood. Let's go ahead and get this one out the way. Ezra Miller, Flashpoint will be coming out. I think they moved that up either this year or later. I can't really fully remember. DC been flip-flopping dates of premiere dates of these DC films. And Ezra Miller, he was in hot water a couple years ago because things he have done, things cooled down. He was not released from DC as the Flash because they just signed in. But he had another little situation over the weekend. Man, I think sometimes you should just stop going to places that can probably stir up trouble, I guess you could say.
Man,
let's go, baby.
They should just go ahead and do Grant Gustin from the
in
TV
the whole
Flash,
little while.
be the main Flash as well.
I did my best, y'all. Yes, I did. In the whole no copywriter, please. But that is the truth. That is the truth. When you reach up to a certain point, you might want to scale back going to, especially bars. I kind of feel certain people when they say when you reach a level of success, you got to stay away from those scenes. So, but it's all good, man.
Yeah, I agree. So
don't act like a fool and his money shall soon part.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah.
Man got put in them handcuffs, arrested. So well, hopefully everything work out for him, man.
What happened? It was a fight, right?
He cut somebody out, I think. Let me see. He was in Hawaii. Who
gets in trouble in Hawaii?
I know, right? Who gets in trouble in Hawaii?
Honestly. You're there.
At least be somewhere reputable like Vegas. How dare you?
Yeah. like who does crime in on the vacation?
That's what I'm like, dude. We're not here.
Even if you do live there, man, there's no thief, there's no stealing going around because you're too busy looking at the scenery.
Yeah, enjoying the nice palm trees and beaches and the nice sand. And I mean, you chilling, you cooling. So it says in a new report from Hawaii News Now, Ezra Miller was arrested and charged by Hawaii police at a karaoke bar. Per their report, Miller had caused tension as they were yelling obscenities and at one point grabbed the microphone from a 23-year-old woman singing karaoke and later lunged at a 32-year-old man playing darts. According to the local police, Miller posted $500 bail and has been released. Yeah, man. So,
yeah,
he's in trouble in Hawaii. You on vacation?
Yeah, who get in trouble in Hawaii?
Yeah, man. So yeah. We'll see. We'll keep up with that and see what happens with that. But let's move on into some other disheartening news. I want to talk about this real quick. I call him the OG of one of the action stars of the next tier of action stars. Bruce Willis says he's stepping away from acting following, I'm going to butcher this word. Is it aphasia diagnosis?
Good, close enough.
Hey, man, A for effort, man, and the word starts with A, so hey, we're close enough. Yeah, so Bruce Willis' family has announced the actor is retiring from the profession after being diagnosed with it. To Bruce, it goes on to say, to Bruce's amazing supporters as a family, we wanted to share that our beloved Bruce has been experiencing some health issues and has recently been diagnosed with it, which is impacting his cognitive abilities. The statement reads, as a result of this and with such consideration, Bruce is stepping away from the career. So, yeah, then we know it meant so much to him. How old is Bruce Willis? Because he's been at this thing for a while.
He's been at it for a minute.
Yeah.
He got to be in his 60s at least, huh?
He has to be. Let me see. Bruce Willis is 67 years old.
Wow. And I know some people that's in their 50s and not able to move as well as Bruce Willis. So if he's 67, so when he had to be 50, he was probably doing, if I'm not mistaken, Die Harder.
Yeah.
You remember it was 2 movies after Die Hard Vengeance. It was Die Harder and it was Live to Die Hard or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, it was Live to Die Hard, and then it was Die Harder. It was the one with his son. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, man, because that's my childhood's action star.
Man, I'm telling you, he yippee-ki-yay, all that, man.
He kept himself in shape, you know. Just like Samuel L. Jackson, you know, he's in his 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They found and he doesn't. Bruce Willis doesn't look like he's 67.
No, he doesn't.
Really doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. So whatever he did right. But you know, I mean, when I worked at the retirement home, old school guy named Ed, he said, you know, it was really a crapshoot that you just don't know what's gonna happen. You try to take care of yourself the best way you can. So praying and hoping and praying for a speedy recovery or to, you know, get through this process. Shout out to Bruce Willis, man. So, and thank you, sir, for everything you've done, man.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm a binge watch Die Hard now.
Man, and we don't care what y'all say. Die Hard was a Christmas movie. I don't care. It happened to do Christmas. The first, it had a tree, had a Christmas tree. He was trying to see his family. I don't care. It was a Christmas movie.
Okay, so Die Hard 2 was a Christmas movie too.
It was, yeah, it was. I think so. Yeah,
it was in Christmas also.
Yeah, it's another Christmas. Yeah, so yeah, everybody shut up. It was a Christmas movie. Moving on to other news. I don't know if everybody was a fan of Pennywise, that came out a couple years ago. You know, they did it. You know, then
yes,
they did, you know,
yes.
So,
me.
they're working on an HBO Max prequel called Welcome to Derry. I don't know if Skarsgård, Alexander Skarsgård, is going to be reprising the role, but they're working on one for HBO Max that's going to lead up to the events of when he saw good old Georgie chase a little boat down the, you know, the poor Georgie. Georgie never made it. So
it's going to be an HBO show?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're working on it.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
I got it.
I'm glad.
You know, I got a confession on HBO Max right now. They got this show called Pennyworth. It's about Alfred before he met Bruce Willis. My dyslexia kicked in, so I thought it was Pennywise. I jumped up out of my seat. I'm like, oh man, oh man, I'm finna watch how he became it. My son was like, no, that's Pennyworth. I'm like, oh damn.
Oh man, the butler.
The butler. Who gonna make a movie about who gonna make a TV show about the butler?
I don't care about no butler.
We don't care about the butler or Daddy Wayne. We care about Bruce Wayne. Papa Wayne.
Oh man. So also with that as well, with Alexander Skarsgård and everything, the one who did no, not Alexander, that was Bill Skarsgård, I believe. I'll get it right in just in a minute. But there's rumor has it that he will be that he pretty much, Bill Skarsgård. That's the one who played as Pennywise. He will be, I don't know if y'all ever saw The Crow when it came out back in the mid 90s, I think that was mid or early 90s.
Yeah, R.I.P. What's his name? Brandon Lee, yeah.
Yeah. Rumor has it that they're working on it and he's gonna be the Crow. He's gonna be putting on new makeup. He's gonna be, So
I don't know how to feel about that.
We'll wait and see how the trailer goes.
Have you seen that man without makeup? He is it. He is the clown. Like, bro, like seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to be Pennywise, I don't know. I mean, for him to be the Crow, I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. He's a great actor. He does it, man. Everything he's been in, I've seen him in. I'm like, oh yeah, he's official. So once we start seeing pictures and the trailer of it, then we can say, okay.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So in other news, quick news, I'm happy to see that the House of Dragon, as Game of Thrones, will be coming out later on this month. So I'm like, yes. So yeah, they better put some black people in it this time. You know what's some black people back then those times. keeping us in the back. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, my bad. It says August 21st, so that's my fault. So they're working on it. My bad. Jump the gun there. See how I jump the gun every now and then?
See what you do.
You see that right there? See what I've done? But other breaking news. I know this is starting to hit everyone. Like I mentioned earlier, Monique and Lee Daniels has patched things up. So yeah,
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, man. I agree to that. That's we love to see that.
About time. I think I don't know if 50 Cent played a part or was a motivational part of it, because he said he was gonna put Monique back on, and then after they made up, he was like, "See, it just took a little motivation. I'm glad everything patched up."
Yeah, see, man, 50 Cent ain't all that bad. Everybody always talking about 50. Well, some people be saying that about 50 Cent, saying he this, he that. He good to me. The boy got power going along with Courtney Kemp and doing good things. So yeah, man, shout out to 50 Cent for doing good things, man.
That's good, man. I'm glad to see healing, because
Mm-hmm.
we all need some healing. And Moonknight came out. I don't know if you guys checked it out. I haven't, because I'm waiting for it to build. And
Oh, yes.
Morpheus came out. I don't know if you guys checked it out. None of us watched it yet, right? I'm supposed to watch it today or tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. What else we got here?
Mike is waiting for the man.
What else we got here?
Yeah.
Crime
Atlanta.
Story. Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta. TV show Atlanta is coming back.
It is back.
It is back. It is back.
Atlanta is out now.
Cool.
I gotta watch the other episodes, and it's been good so far.
I was gonna say they opened up with the story about those adopted parents that drowned themselves and those kids. That was a real story, based on a real story. And yeah, and the way they told it, I was like, dang.
Yeah, man. Dark stuff going on, but
At least in Atlanta, it had a better ending.
Right.
Than it did in real life. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into Atlanta. I just never got into it, but I heard it's pretty good.
Oh,
go ahead.
I was about to say, you know what the name of the first episode is, huh?
What is it?
3 Slaps.
All right, so hold on, because I'm trying to get. It was something else I want to do. Crime stories. I know I don't know if you guys remember O.J. Simpson versus, they got then they had the Versace crime story. Now they got the impeached crime story with Bill Clinton. It's on Hulu. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I just had to give that a shout out. All right. Is that it?
That's
all I got. What you got, James?
What you got, James?
Well, we're gonna say leading up to that, Bel Air had their last episode. It was good. It was official. I ain't gonna spoil it for Mike, because Mike haven't seen it just yet.
I'm gonna say I think it could have used just a little bit more I think it was a mildly anticlimactic. It had some big scenes in there, but it was still a good episode. I think it just needed a little bit more to feel like it didn't feel like a finale.
Yeah, if they would have, what all happened took place, that was perfect. But at that last moment, I would say that. So
I feel like a finale. But hopefully we get to see them come back with all the, because they have outside circumstances. I don't know if they're gonna get that season 2.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So it's killing Mike over here. So let's go ahead and since we talk about Bel Air.
Well, since we talking about Bel Air,
I'm gonna let Mike go ahead and do the honors on this one, man.
Well, the world already know we hold it off to the end because it's a big topic, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are tired of talking about it. We are amongst the few that are, but we got to talk about it. Last Sunday at the Oscars, we all know Chris
Rock was challenged to a duel.
Chris Rock.
I challenge you to a duel.
That was a duel. He did, but he didn't do it with the gloves. He actually, but anyway, moving forward, we all know to get into it. Yeah, that was crazy. That was very crazy. I remember we was minding our business, working together on the Zoom, and then James was like, "This." It was so funny because James just said it so calmly. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. I'm like, yeah, that's fake. So I'm outside and I'm like, yeah, that's fake. But when that man sat down, then when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, that's staged. But then when I seen it, it's a different story. But then when you heard what he said when he sat down, that kind of put that period to the sentence like, no, this is for real. And I think that's how the whole world was like, nah, this is just, even people was laughing after it was over because they thought it was on stage. Then that's when reality set in and was like, no, this is a real nigga moment in the history of negativity.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I just hate because it was already a historic night, not just for him getting his Oscar that night, but because it was we already been fighting for inclusion in the Oscars, and they really did allow inclusion this year. Will Packer produced it. Assistant producer Shayla Cowan, a Black woman. The presenters were HBCU students. You know, even to the chef at the governor's ball afterwards is usually Wolfgang Puck. Ghetto Castro was the caterer, the Black caterer. So we really had an imprint on it culturally, but that all got overshadowed.
All they got overshadowed.
Mm-hmm.
All of it did.
Sam Jackson got his first Oscar.
Yep, Shaq and Steph Curry got an Oscar. Questlove got an Oscar.
Questlove got it.
Yeah.
Beyonce opened the show and everything. And
and Blue Ivory was dancing.
And you had 3 women hosts, 2 Black. Regina Hall and Wanda Sykes. Amy Schumer was third host.
Yeah.
It was history being made on a lot of different levels. Nobody was ready for what was to come.
No. I do agree, man. It's a lot. Like I said, it's a lot to unpack from it. Man, I wish it wouldn't have happened. I wish it would have been handled a different way. Like when y'all meet in the back, y'all could have talked about it. But then again, it's like some people are weighing in and saying that they don't see where some people are saying they don't see where the insult came from because they're saying G.I. Jane was actually a positive, figure for women because she was strong and how she stood, strong. But then, others are saying, well, it's because of her hair situation and alopecia. Hair to women is like, that's it. That's where their confidence comes.
Especially Black women.
Especially Black women. The hair is everything.
And nobody knows how she's dealing with that behind closed doors. He has a front row to his wife's pain.
Yeah.
Every day. So he knows, who knows how that's really affecting her. And then when you think about it, it's kind of ironic because Chris Rock did a documentary movie called Good Hair about Black women's hair, and he spoke about alopecia and stuff. And so the irony of that joke came from him, and then anyway, who knows what's going on behind closed doors in that whole situation. That
I strongly, because I watched the video several times just to click it in my head like that really happened. But then also too, I'm looking for the insult. Yeah, it was a very untimely joke because of the situation with her medical, with her hair. And she has every right to be mad, and Will Smith too. But there's got to be something deeper than that, bro.
Right. That was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
It is. It has to be something deep within, behind closed doors. You just don't know what people go through.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I was siding with Will Smith. I'm like, yeah, well, he deserved to slap. But then after a while, I started to think about it, and I'm like, although it's hard, and trust me, I've been married for 10 years, and situations like that will happen where you feel like, man, this man disrespected my wife or whatever. But it's a simple conversation could have had happened. Like, I'm gonna talk to him when we get out, get backstage.
Yeah.
And I feel like for Chris Rock to be on the Fresh Prince show, right? Obviously, they was close. And then Tony Rock, not to mention Tony Rock was mad about it too. He got on stage and he was ranting about it. That's his brother. That's his brother. But not to straight to my point is, I feel like it was just something deeper than that, because it's like, James, if me and you are going at each other, we playing the dozens, right? And I feel like Chris Rock didn't never think that Will was going to do that, because if me and you are going, if I say something to you, James, and then you laugh, and then I see you coming up towards me, I'm thinking you finna get in on the joke. You finna talk about me. You finna talk about my clothes, and we're gonna play the dozens. So he wasn't expecting that.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
And salute to him, because he kept it professional, because this show could have ended up like Royal Rumble. People tend to look at that like, oh man, he got slapped. Yeah, but it took a big man to take that.
Well, I think Chris realized also the platform he was on at the time. Because imagine if two of Black elite entertainers going at it on stage. That's not a good look.
It's not.
I think he realized that, the platform he was on, like, okay, let me just gather myself for a moment, and he kept his composure. So I give him kudos for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And kudos also to Tyler Perry and Denzel for just even stepping up and speaking to Will afterwards.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. Because they could see he was troubled.
Yeah.
Troubled by whatever he's going through. I pray that he takes care of it and he gets some healing.
Yeah.
And shout out.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Mark.
I just want to say that it was just his breaking point from all what happened last year with the entanglement and all that happened. It just was a lot.
Yeah.
And I understood his position, because if you hold so much in, and then you just, it's just like, when will it ever stop? So when I look at it now, when he yells out, get my wife out your name, blah blah blah, he wasn't just talking to Chris Rock, he was talking to everybody. Every single body, the internet, from August, from everybody, he was lashing out.
Yeah, man.
He pretty much had a breakdown on national TV or worldwide TV.
Yeah. Straight up, man. And shout out to the people who behind the scenes checked on Chris Rock. I know somebody had to check on that man.
Yeah, I think Will Packer, Wanda Sykes, they were all back there.
Yeah. Yeah. But they didn't show that part. I wish they could have shown that, because yeah, man. So
I want to close out with one thing, then we're gonna be done with this topic, right? Until something else happens.
Yeah.
What happened that night? That's between two icon celebrities that has been in the industry for years. Will Smith was able to sit down and go and pick up his award and go party afterwards, right? That's their reality, people. That's not a lot of people's reality. So all this notion that that's how you supposed to save up for your Black queens, throw that out the window. Because in our reality, which is most people's reality, you either gonna go to jail or you gonna get shot. I mean, that's just how it is.
That is true.
So I hate it when people saying that's how you gotta save up for your Black. No, it's not.
That's called assault.
It's
called assault.
That's assault. Come on now, we all done been in relationships. I'm not the only married. James, relationships, Chris, relationships. We all done been in these situations. There's other ways to handle that. This man didn't physically put his hands on Jada. that's when you turn up.
Yeah.
But no, because if that was Christopher Rock or Willard Smith at the Fiesta parking lot, somebody would be in TDC right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and Chris Rock didn't press charges either.
Yeah,
exactly.
He didn't press charges.
He didn't press charges. Yeah,
it was. I think it was so out of character for Will. You know, like it's definitely something deeper than that people,
Yeah. So we can protect our queens, man, without have to go to no violence. Like, stop it, man. Stop that notion. There's so many of us that we're not men anymore. When we walk in that system, we are a number until our time is over. Okay, stop giving these, like Kareem said on the show, stop giving these people our time.
My time is important.
My time is important. My freedom is important. My wife would have been, as soon as I got up, my wife would have gone, sit your ass down.
We'll talk to him real quick.
Sit down, goddamn ass down. Michael, I can't hear by myself. I'm telling you, Michael, don't do that. Michael, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Gonna be a slow motion.
Life is about decisions and consequences. So, he made a decision in that moment. Now he's gonna have to own up to the consequences he's gonna have to face.
Yeah.
Will Smith as a result of it, Will Smith resigns. Chris Rock ticket sales are going sky high because people want to know what he's gonna talk about it. So he's gonna wait on this. So he doing the wise, smart thing of getting some money out of it. So but yeah, man, y'all, everyone, like Mike was saying, piggyback off of him and what he said, y'all think about the choice that you make before you react, because it can cost you. May cost you a little, may cost you a lot. Right. But it will cost you.
It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you got, the decisions you make, it can affect you in a major way. Like we seen somebody that's at the highs of the game, at that level, let one decision, one brief lapse in judgment bring them down to a level that's gonna
yeah, exactly. And when your mama step in, your mama say, I've never seen, I couldn't even imagine him doing that. Like she said, that don't even look like he look like him. So, of course, this man is battling with something, and I just pray for healing for both sides, because Chris Rock, you got to think about it. Chris Rock has been bullied. He even said it, he's been bullied his whole life. So it's for him to deal with this, and this in front of millions of people, like he's healing on both sides. It's healing on both sides. Real talk. But before me and Will Smith will sit down, man, I hate to say, Will, you're gonna have to see me, dog. I'm trying to get this out of my system. I cannot imagine. Dog, can you imagine, bro? You playing on the PS5 and you just be thinking like, this man really slapped me in front of me. We ain't gotta do no celebrity boxing match. We ain't gotta do none of that. We ain't gotta post it on Instagram. You gonna have to see me. I got to get this out of my system and able for me to move on.
In front of the world, Craig. The world
ain't playing, man. Stay ready at all times. We was at that survey says a couple weeks ago. Me and the homeboy Dave were just outside, post up chilling, and I think I did tell y'all about that, didn't I?
No.
Well, me and Dave was post up chilling because I was waiting for Mike and your wife to come out, and so I don't care if they were joking or playing. I mean, joking or being serious. We just in there chilling, and this dude and his girlfriend walked up, and the dude says, "Baby, I'm drunk. I'm all over the room. I'm about to fight somebody." And the girlfriend said, "Get him, baby. He's short." I pulled that Ike Turner. and he said, "All right, yeah, what's up?" I got to my fight stance, and I planted my feet. He looked at me up and down. He said, "Oh, he's serious. Baby, get in the car." No. Go ahead and get in the car. And his girlfriend said, y'all have a nice night. I said, yeah, y'all have a nice night. And David looked at me. He said, hey, bro, you know them? I said, no, but you ain't finna catch me slipping. Like, dude, I'll stay ready.
Wow.
I said, boy, listen me if you want to. You're gonna find out real quick.
Yeah, man. People is not, people are dealing with a lot of issues, and it's a lot of the way people handle things today is not how they used to handle it back in the day. So everybody just be careful.
Yeah.
Don't throw away your life for one moment of anger,
Please don't.
Please don't. Because you want you want to throw away your life if you want to.
Yeah.
Your family gonna have something to do on Saturday morning. Everybody ain't Chris Rock now.
You going on back of the you going on a shirt, bucko.
Yeah. Walk around here and slapping people with the wind resistant hand if you want to. Yeah. Okay,
man.
All right.
Oh man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the segment where Chris does his thing on the Just Acting Up show. This is the who gets the award for Just Acting Up. So,
well,
Chris,
this week a bizarre call to 911. It came from out of Hernando County. It was released, and authorities were concerned about a man that he had purchased an item from a bar. According to the sheriff's office, the 41-year-old Thomas Colucci called 911 on Thursday night, wanting to know if the meth he bought was real or fake.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, authorities say he told them he bought meth from a man he met at a bar. He said, all right, me and my friend are coming over to give it to you. And I'm hearing him laughing in the background, Colucci told the 911 dispatcher. He told authorities he was an experienced drug user who knew what it should feel like. What he said was when he broke it up, it felt like it was. He said he sniffed it a little bit, and he said, I think what I got was bath salts, he said. He then requested an unmarked squad car from the dispatcher. I don't want anybody to come in my house because I'm really paranoid these guys will want to kill me, he said. Can you send an unmarked car so I can show him what he sold me? I really want to show a police officer what he sold me. But despite being paranoid on the call, he hoped that the strangers wouldn't get in trouble. I really don't want to get these guys arrested, he said. I just want the cops to know that if something happens to me, I just want them to know that, hey, I got this stuff from some people that may be fake going around. And so authorities said Colucci handed them 2 bags of the drug. Field testing confirmed the presence of methamphetamine. He was then charged with possession of the drug, along with 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia.
Good Lord.
They said cocaine was a hell of a drug, but
that's very interesting.
Like he called the police like it was like an Uber. Got one in, got one. Come on. Hey, you send the police over. Make sure it's an unmarked car. I'm
like, sir.
Just to check to see if the drugs real. I don't know. It was hard coming up with jokes for this one. What else could it have been? Maybe he was listening to some Wu-Tang, that METHOD. No. Oh, okay. No. What y'all think about that though? That story.
I think cocaine is one hell of a drug.
You said exactly what I was gonna say about the Uber thing. I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
No special request.
Like, no, that's not what we do around here.
Hey, like, yeah. Sure. Come on down, buddy. We got you.
Come on down.
Yeah, we got you. I swear these criminals nowadays, boy, they make the police job easy. They make their job easy. The police, all they do is just sit back on the bed with their phone and they feet up, you know.
Or you gonna bring the drugs to me? Like,
Oh, you gonna bring the drugs to us? Oh, okay. Yeah, policing is not that hard. All you got to do is just open up.
And then he's just so nice. He's like, I don't want the guy to get in trouble that sold me the possible drugs.
Whatever. Man, dude, you know what, Mike? You're right. What's that video? No, that video was like a long time ago by a homegirl who pulled that drunk driver over, and she started doing that little dance, and she wants you to walk that line. And he pretty much confessed. She said, "Well, you're a pretty good dancer." Well, I should be, or I'm drunk. And it was
Oh, 911.
You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about Reno 911. Yes.
Yeah. That remind me of that.
That's
exactly what that is.
Exactly.
Lord have mercy.
Well, Chris, sometimes every time when you do one, I'm be like, man, that's a good one. But I think this one kind of overtopped it.
I think I know which one you're about to do. This was a close second. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But she gets run of the year. Anyway, this lady here, man, her name is, I know I'm killing this name. What is it? Help me out, somebody. Shay Johnson. Okay, that's her name. Shay Johnson. Okay. Miss Shay Johnson. That was a 14. We all know about the tragic loss of the 14-year-old that died on the ride in Orlando. It was last weekend. And yeah, it was pretty sad. Hearts and prayers go out to that family. All jokes aside, this is really a tragedy, and it didn't make no sense. Miss Shay Jackson poses as a cousin. I'm gonna read it straight from out to say cheese. Orlando strip club. Well, they fired her. Her name was Candy Red. So, long story short, I just break it down because I can't find the article right now. But basically, she posed as the cousin of the young man that passed away in the amusement park ride, and she had a very. She should have won an Oscar because she was out there crying, and she came up with this story saying that she had to wipe up his blood, which that was a red flag anyway, because anything that happens in a crime scene, what you mean you gonna have to wipe up the blood?
Oh, hell no.
They gonna
No. She was very gory with it, and it just was a sad situation for her to take advantage of someone else's pain. But this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in, and they don't know, the authorities doesn't know if she had a GoFundMe page, but she is known for identity theft and fraud. So that is her MO. So she has that in her background anyway. She was arrested a couple of times too. This happened in Florida, so there's a lot of crazy people in Florida. I don't know why she did it. I really don't. I really honestly don't. But what kills me is how she just cried and said, she came up with a story. It's crazy how people had these talents, but they use it for evil. She can honestly be a good actor, and she can be a great writer because she came up with a great story.
Right. I wonder what motivated the club to have a goodbye party.
Yeah.
Wow, what was the point?
So she was a dancer, right? And so the club, after it went viral, and of course she immediately erased everything in social media because you can't find on social media now. But the club that she was working for was called Flash Dancers, and they fired her. So they had a whole event called Bye Bye Candy Red / Shay Johnson or whatever your name is bash. That's the name of it.
Yeah.
That's the name of it. Flash Dancers in Orlando, Florida. It went down last night too. I wish I was there. But it's Bye Bye Candy Red / Shay Johnson or whatever your name is bash. Yep.
And I almost go to strip clubs anymore, but I would have went there just for that. And I'm pretty sure they chicken wings are fire. I don't know what it is about these strip clubs, but they chicken wings be on point. I
Shout out to Onyx. Oh my God. Oh man, shout out to Onyx. I'll be in that back just.
I don't go anymore, man. But back in my early 20s. But for the wings, I'll slide through just to get them.
Well, I do know this. I know that. Well, let me pull it up. What did it say again? Bye, Candy Red, Shay Johnson, or whatever your name is, Bash. I know it was
That's
up
petty.
last night.
that was petty. Whoever made that flight up is petty. You just say like they really didn't like her. They was waiting. They was waiting for a reason to fire her.
Yep, they was just waiting. They was waiting. Oh, Shay Johnson. Oh, it's going down.
Candy Red.
Candy Red? Her name Shay Johnson? Her name ain't no Shay Johnson or whatever her name is. We going up tonight. So, but she brought it on to herself once again. Good.
Y'all need to stop.
Yeah, but in all seriousness, once again, hearts and prayers to that family. I saw that video. I was on vacation last weekend and my heart dropped. So I can just imagine. He was a big guy. 14, he was a big guy, and he was already playing football. So,
and just thinking about them roller coasters, because sometimes the roller coasters don't. I'm a pretty big guy my whole life, so the roller coasters don't always fit just necessarily comfortable on you. So
yeah,
or like they don't necessarily come down like, wait, hold on, this not. I don't feel secure. I'm like,
right.
I know you find that's. I hate that happened to that young man.
Me too. Yeah. I really do. And manipulators, man, they come from every form. So,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we want y'all to stay locked in to Just Acting Up Show. We're about to get into the balancing act. This is the balancing act where we highlight everyone and anyone that has accomplished something great, or we pay our respects to those who have passed on and went on to a better life. For this one, I kind of want to do, I am going to do two real quick. So quick shout out to the 101-year-old man that has just received his high school diploma after dropping out in the 1930s. He go by the name of Merrill Pittman. Merrill Pittman Cooper attended Storr College, a former high school in Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. When he was a senior, Cooper had to move to Philadelphia with his mother for financial reasons. Cooper had a career there in transportation, eventually becoming a union vice president, but he regretted not getting his diploma. A few years ago, his relatives reached out to Jefferson County Schools, and the past weekend, Cooper finally got his graduation ceremony and an honorary diploma with his family around him. So that's just a beautiful story right there. So shout out to Cooper, man. Last story, I love hearing this story as well too. She goes by the name of Tammy Williams. She is now known, will be the first Black woman to own a $135 million production studio in Atlanta. And it aims to have, tell me.
That's what's up.
Yeah, and it goes on to say it aims to have 2 sound stages operational by 2023. So yeah, man, that's some Black excellence right there for both of them, man. So salute to y'all, inspiration. So
absolutely,
inspiration. So yeah,
we've seen a lot more Black people open up production companies in their cities and around the town, so that's good,
Yeah, man. So
yep.
Them dreams that you think that are far are not too far away. May seem like it, but once you get there, you can look back and tell everybody about your success. That's your testimony. Go for it. Don't settle yourself. Go for it. We salute you.
Don't settle. Keep going. Yep. Never alter, never fold. And don't slap nobody to make it throw it all away. I'm sorry, I just had to.
Man, you gotta remind yourself what not to do.
It's not your battle. It's Lord. I think we're done here.
We're done here. Clap it in, clap it in, clap it in. Another great show, man. Another one in the books. We appreciate y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in. We couldn't do none of this without y'all. We could, from the guests that come on, the people watching our TikTok videos, watching our skits. Shout out to Voyage Houston. That was dope. That felt good. It felt like, felt like we're doing something around here. Yeah, man. Round hell.
Round hell.
Round hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we appreciate everyone and everyone for keep, like we said, keep doing what you do, man. Keep going. You got a vision, go for it. But I'm gonna leave that to my brother Chris to give the positive note. That's his job.
I'm so goofy. Things pops up in my head just made me laugh. But go ahead, Chris.
I don't know what Mike's gonna say after this, but with everything that transpired this week, there's a quote that says, "Mistakes have the power to turn you into something better than you were before." So we all stumble, we all make mistakes, but don't let that mistake define you. That's me talking now. But don't let that mistake define you. So you take whatever mistake and learn from it, grow from it, and move forward from it. That's all I got.
Yeah,
I approve.
I honestly approve too. And hey, man, listen, I'll be the one that makes the one-liners and all this and that and the third. But in all seriousness, okay, because there are human beings involved at the end of these memes and at the talking and then people's opinions. There's two individuals that have to deal with this, and including their families. So I am really personally sending hearts and prayers and healing to both parties. So, yeah, absolutely, because we need it, man. We honestly need it. Everything about the Black community is not sad and violence. Okay, so
yeah, we know how to cook.
We do know. Yeah, we know how to cook. We know how to cook. Okay, we
know how to sing and dance.
We know how to sing and dance.
We got our own Black businesses going, so we
got our own Black businesses going. That's right. We know how to do hair.
I mean, think about that inventors list you did a few weeks ago.
Yeah, man. Remember that. Next time y'all want to be racist,
so much
and
stuff.
you don't like you don't like us, turn that AC off, because a Black man was able to.
Exactly. Exactly. If you got that much hate with Black people, turn that AC off.
If you got that much hate with Black people,
don't do it now in April where it's okay. Do it in August in Texas.
That's it for the show, y'all.